Hi, Larry Gaines, Power Cycle Trading. I wanted to review a couple of trade ideas here with you today. First off, Tesla. I talked about this last week. I still like the looks of Tesla here. A couple things to note. You've got a trend line now coming in here, and if we can break through this trend line this next week, then we have potential, I think, to get back up to potentially this high right here. Let me take that back to 226, the 1272 extension from that high. So that'll be my target. So a couple things first, though. Here's the 21 period moving average. We exceeded it on the last week on Thursday, and then pulled back into the 21. Then yesterday closed above it. So my cycle indicators are positive. So I like that. That's a very good positive fundamental of the technicals. The cycle 1 and cycle 2 are up, so technically that's a solid, nice aspect for this trade. And then I'm looking at this trend line. So if this thing can attack that trend line and break this trend line with a little momentum, then it has potential for some more upside. The other thing that's nice is that it got through this 618 retracement right here, and to me that's a very, very powerful, our big Fibonacci levels is 618, so the 382, the 618, and now if we can continue and get through this trend line, then looking for a potential price target of 226. So I'll be watching this on Monday, Tuesday, see how it holds the 21, and any type of momentum to the upside based on the lower time frames. I'll be watching this hourly time frame closely for it to break this trend line, and then I'll be looking to put on some bull put credit spreads for weekly options, and I'm still long some directional options as well. I had a bull put credit spread on it last week, expired, total profit on that, so that turned out nice. Now the other trade that I like to watch for a pullback is WYNN. Pull that up. It had its earnings, had a really nice push to the upside. Now this is a stock that will cycle after its earnings in the direction of that earnings release. So you can see on the first, had its release of earnings, had a powerful move up. So this is the type of stock that can trend to the upside after its earnings, if it for the direction it trades after that earnings release. So any kind of pullback to the 21 EMA into here, I'll be really looking to, or not even, if it pulls back just to this like 214 to the top of that gap area and holds, that's what I want to see. Hold this gap, 212. I'll be selling bull put credit spreads on that. So I like WYNN. And then one more thing to look at is crude. Now last week I talked about crude oil, as far as it starting to pull back some in direction where it should go. You can see we've had a nice pullback here from that high it made back at 105. And based on my symmetry work, my work that I do looking at support resistance on prior moves, measured moves, this is some pretty decent little demand area here, the 618, the 786, off some work I've done here for crude oil. So what I'll be looking at next week, see how it holds up in this area, and then see how the momentum starts to shift. And once that momentum shifts, then I'll be looking at some trade opportunities on crude oil, but not quite ready yet. Now I started my trading career trading cargoes of crude oil, and I started out in a big way. I traded for two of the largest trading companies, oil trading companies in the world. So I'm going to be doing a free webinar this coming Thursday, May the 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you'd like to join me, please register. You'll see a registration link on this email. So we're going to be covering major oil benchmarks and how to use them to your advantage, how to identify oil cycles and ride them in the right direction, steps to find those high probability trades. What is contango, backwardation, what are those dynamics, and my favorite vehicles to trade crude oil. So plus I'm going to share some really cool stories with you guys, so if you'd like to join me, please do sign up. These things fill up fast. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday.